Hi all, and welcome to a game called Dark Quest 2. This was based on the legendary board game called Hero Quest. I never had the pleasure of playing that, but I think if you think along the lines of Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that, and maybe Warhammer, it's kind of along those lines, but obviously Dungeons and Goblins and stuff like that. It's by Brain Seal Limited, and it was originally released in March 2018. It's currently just been released on iOS and Android. It's around about £6 British or $8 US. It's in a hand-drawn art style, so it might not appeal to everybody because it's going to be a little rough around the edges, and I've played this probably for about half an hour so far just to get the grips with some of the mechanics and stuff, and it's not what you would call graphically like new. You know, if you're expecting some very crisp quality new day graphics, then you probably won't like it. But if you like the old style games from the 80s and 90s, that kind of art style, then I think you'll enjoy it quite a lot. So let's play. I'm just going to create a new one. Let's call it Cannon Fodder again, like we did for Darkest Dungeon. And we'll do it on normal, because that's the only one I've tried. I haven't tried easy at all yet. I have a letter for you, friend. Here we go. On the night of celebrations, hosted by the king himself, there was a deep and sinister evil lurking beneath the castle. The sorcerer with his orcs and goblins dug tunnels and attacked us from below. Monsters from another dimension were summoned, and within a few hours every man, woman and child were butchered in a night of blood and drunken frenzy. The only people who survived that night were in the village, a village haunted by the screams of our fallen brethren. You must now enter the castle to face madness, horror and death on your ultimate quest to defeat the evil sorcerer and his minions. Good luck. Let's go to the castle. So there's a couple of mechanics in this. I'll go over them in a second.
We must warn Master.
After Gollum's been around.
Master, they are coming.
I see them.
What would you have me do, Master?
Open the gates. Let them in.
Yes, Master.
So when you move, you just left click. There's a couple of settings you can change, because I think it's set up to start with where you would click and then have to click again, and they've got to follow. So I'll just show you this. See if he does it. So I've got it set up so he'll just go exactly where I point and click to. If you go to the top left hand corner and go to gameplay, you go to change the walk speed, also the camera if you want to do that. Confirm moves. If you click that to no, then that would be great. I'll put it on yes and show you what I'll do. So you'll have to go, you can click there and then click again. Just stops you making mistakes, but we don't really care about that. So we'll put that back to confirm moves to no. Let's go. So these little arrows here point to which way you can go. So left click on the skeleton corpse to search for its treasure. So if you ever want to search for treasure, you can just click on it. What it's going to tell you in a minute is your perception gives you the extra chance of finding loot. The way the I was going to say traps and stuff works in Darkest Dungeon, but it's kind of along those lines. So we've managed to find some gold. So gold up here, you've got these magic pots here. These ones you use when we get back into town, and you can upgrade skills and stuff with them. But again, we'll go over this just now. So combat is pretty simple. You've got a couple of abilities. You can just attack with your left click onto the actual dude here, or you have a bunch of skills. Abilities that you use. So skills you can use all the time. Abilities have a set amount you can use per dungeon. So if we were just to chuck the axe here, that's it. It's completely used now, and we can't use it anymore throughout this dungeon. And then we'll go and just give him a whack. So in this one, it's just kind of a little tutorial on how to do it and where to go, so nothing's really hard. You can bring up the map and it shows you where you've been, and as you're moving it unlocks more of the map so you can see where you're going. So turn back now whilst you still can. Nah, you're alright. We'll just plod on regardless. So here again, we can pick up magic pots from each dungeon, so when we get back to town to use our upgrade our skills or abilities, we've got these pots to use. So we'll have a look up here now. Here's a chest. So again, perception will increase the chance of you finding loot, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the way it works. I think I might need to turn the music down. Okay, upon activating the skull, one of the following will happen. A random enemy will die, a random enemy will suffer 1 to 2 points of damage, you will be healed for 1 to 2 points, you will get some gold, and nothing will happen. So, it's kind of just a dice roll kind of thing, find out what you get. I don't know what happened there, probably nothing. So let's go and give him a whack. So again, I'm going to bring this up and show you, you've got attack. A bit like Vambrace, if you've ever watched any of that I've played. You've got like combat skill, so attack works the same as that. You've got accuracy, so we've got a 60% chance to do some damage. And defense to avoid some damage, really. And they're pretty much self-explanatory. So there's nothing that way. Okay, you can use abilities such as the Barbarian Throne Axe, which I've used already, which I shouldn't have, to win a battle. These are unique powers and can only be used once in each quest, so use them with care. So we've got to kill him first, because our green goes up to him because he's in the way. So we'll give him a whack. We're going to be hit by this guy, but it's only for 1 damage. So we're going to give him a smack. Don't forget our gold. Let's have a look up here. So there's another pot. So this is the amount you can pick up in the dungeon. So once you've found 2, you might as well just run away. Well, once you've completed your thing. Again, you can smash up barrels. Your perception gives you a chance of finding some loot and whatnot. Again, I believe, don't quote me on that. So here's the way out. But we're going to have a look up here. Some characters are like the Wizard and Goblin Warlock have a magical attack. To block magic attacks from either an attack or an ability, you must have a spell shield. Note, there is also chaos damage which cannot be blocked by any means. So I'm just going to completely miss him. So we take some damage. Oh man, come on. Yeah, so let's have another go. There we go. Finally got rid of him. So it's quite fast paced. It's quite nice. Don't have to wait around much. I'll explain some more of them. Oh, we can get more. Sweet. So ignore what I just said there before about only being able to pick up 2. So that lever unlocked this gate, so we can get it here. We meet again, Barbarian. Ha 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 ha! So this is the big bad guy we've got to kill at the end, I think. You are brave, even though you are doomed. Ha 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 ha! Okay. Your magic will soon come to an end, sorcerer. Okay, so when you find this bit, that's the end of the dungeon. So congratulations, you have successfully completed your quest and you are now close to finding the lair of the evil sorcerer. You must return to the village and rest for your next mission. So in we go. So some important things you can do. You can rest, you can learn new spells, buy potion, resurrect dead heroes, or start a new quest. So this guy is your quest giver. So once you've rested and stuff like that, which is what we're going to do now, seeing as we don't have much health. We need to get that up. So we want to recruit new heroes. You would go here, talk to him, and you can obviously just recruit. So she's a healer, and that's the only one I've dealt with so far. You've got some like wizards and other things. I think we'll just grab a healer again, since I kind of know what I'm doing with her, but I don't. So when you rest, you can put as many in as you like, but it's 50 gold per head. So if they don't need to rest, don't put them in. So we'll rest there and we get full health. This guy is our learn new powers. So as I mentioned before, these pots up here, you can use them to upgrade your skills or abilities. So this one is our barbarian skills. If you want to check out our healer skills, we would go here. So these pots work for all of them. And I can't remember which one I wanted. Skills. So abilities are the ones you cannot use all the time. So if our health drops below a certain amount, we get some extra attack. So I kind of went for this one the first time. I think I will again. So you've got a little portion down here and you would just drop it on. So we kind of want to be able to double attack a lot of the time. So we'll just waste all of our potions on that one. I mean, our healer can do stuff, but I haven't really gone into it much just yet. I just wanted to show you this game because it is quite fun. We do have a potion supplier, so buy potions, and each hero may carry 1 to 3 potions. Drink a potion, will consume it. So again, whichever hero you've got, and we've only got 2 slots here at the moment, so I imagine when you upgrade a bit more you can get some more. So we'll buy a couple of health potions just so she doesn't really have to heal, because you can only, I believe, use your heal once. Her perception is 50%, so whenever we loot anything we'll probably want to use her. And so that was the rest. That's spells. We haven't unlocked the blacksmith yet, but he'll give you weapons. But each weapon there can only be one of it in game. So you kind of pick which ones, and I think they buff the whole party, but I'm not quite sure on that one. And this guy over here is when somebody dies, you can raise them for a portion of your gold. Last time I did it, it was 20% gold. So you probably want to wait for a lot of your members to die before going to waste part with 20% of your gold, because it doesn't keep going up. It's just like 20% or whatever it might be, depending on if that changes or not. But anyway, let's get back into the campaign. So not like Darkest Dungeon or anything like that. It'll bring up a map and you just progress your way through and pick off whatever these are. I would imagine they're like mini bosses or something, and eventually you'll make your way out. So we'll just jump into this one, and you can unlock extra slots as we progress through the campaign, but at the moment we've already got 2. You can also pick up squad members whilst you're adventuring. Maybe like lost or trapped in this in the dungeons. So let's go in and give him a whack. Also, your people can stand on the same square when attacking. Well, at least it could before. There is also traps and stuff around. There is I think it was a dwarf who can sense the traps and stuff, so you can avoid them. But we haven't got that dwarf yet. So here we go. We want her to look at this. So that means nothing. It's nothing bad. It's just nothing. There we go. Nice little trap. The Castellan's dungeon hold many traps. Most of them will trigger only once and then become harmless. Traps can only be detected through a skill or by carrying a torch. So that would be something from the blacksmith, probably. Don't quote me on that. I don't know yet. So there's quite a lot here. We probably want to use our axe on one of these to try and take them out. And then she can not get to him, so... Oh. Alright, we can use axe and thingy in one go. Alright, I didn't want to do that. Never mind. It's all good. Not so good now. Oh, balls. There we go. Happy tears now. Okay, lovely. Let's have a look down this way. So we've got another... Oh, we've got two of them. Well, we can't reach either... There, we can only reach one. That was a mistake. So, be careful on where the green dots are, because otherwise you can't move. Right. So look, they only have 1 health. She can heal, so let's do that. And then she can go and loot up some... It's quite annoying that you can't really click past them at times. You've got to kind of move them and thing. I don't think there's any way to rotate the screen, so... Oh, there's our double attack, but it didn't work, so we'll get her to try and kill him as well. Okay, balls. Haha. Ha. Everyone's missing. There we go, lovely. Let's bring up the map to see where we're at. So this room hasn't been looked into yet, so let's walk into that trap. Okay, this is the way out. So we could leave, or we could continue adventuring, which I think we might. Did I not pick that up? Just to have a look, see what else there is. No, I didn't want to be leading with him, did I? Never mind. Okay, we've got some archers. So we could just run away and leave them. Nope, I want you. Ah, shit. Okay, nothing. Let's pick up that. What about that one? Nothing? Okay. So, we could now try and go for him. Okay, they get to go before us because we didn't... So we can't get there. So we'd have to come down here and go back around, probably. Just leave. Ah, holy crap. Yeah. I mean, we could just... I think we're probably going to leave. Risk it for a biscuit. Uh-oh. Don't be killed. Right, get out. Run away. Run away! We must get away! As long as there's no more traps, we should be fine. Right, which way was it? It was in there, wasn't it? I just gone past it. So there's no like things on the stones where you're going. So we can just get out now. So he needs to go and heal again. So congratulations, you have successfully completed your quest and you are now closer to finding the lair of the evil sorcerer. You must return to the village and rest for your next mission. Rest and upgrade some stuff. Right. So let's put them both into rest. Because we've got plenty of gold. We cannot recruit anybody just yet. We need to do 3 more quests to get them. So let's... I just wonder if we can... So you can kind of do this again. I never tried this, so you could probably just do a little bit of farming this way to gather gold and whatnot, which would be nice. Not what? Replay quest. Every time you complete a quest, monsters in that map will be increasingly more difficult. Okay, when you enter that dungeon again, there might also be some new traps in unexpected places. Okay, that makes it a bit better. So how much health has he got now? So 3 health. So that's a little bit more than he had before. I think he had 2. So if we can just run through and pick up gold and stuff. So it's kind of stopping you from farming too much. I wonder if it's the same dungeon all the way. It looks like it is. So basically we could just run in, kill one, farm some. That trap looks like it was in the same place. Wasn't there an orb up here? Well, there was a chest. So he's got 3 health, does 2 damage. He's got 2 health, does 1 damage. So I think we're going to use our axe on him. And then run in and give him a smack. Nice. And then we can get her to hit him for a whole 1. Oh yeah. Ah, we missed again. There we go. Sweet. Leaving the lady to bloody kill everything. Nice. So, plenty of gold. Plenty of gold. So I'm probably going to do a playthrough of this and record it and show it. If enough people watch it. Oh crap. So 2 life there. He's got 2. So we probably want to go for both the sorcerers. So we can get this one. Alright, we missed. No good. She can get him. Oh no, she can't. Okay, that's okay. Let's get rid of that one. We do have a heal that we don't really need to use just yet. Come on, lass. Yes, nice. Oops. Okay. It was down here and then out, I believe. So let's just quickly do that. Balls. Nice. Let's grab the skull just in case. If there's some damage there. Nope. Awesome. So we could heal ourselves, and I think we will. And I think we'll probably use a potion with him. So the potions have a chance of being good, being crap, or being absolutely fantastic. So he does 1 damage, so he'll probably do 1 as well. But is that right? 3 health? Okay. Let's give it. He's just useless. I'm going to move her to there so we can get this one. Hopefully she'll move back. And then they'll both go for him because he's got a bit more health and a bit more resilience. Oh yeah, go around the side, give him a smack, right. So, we'll probably get out now. Ugh, dude. Yeah, so it's exactly the same each time. So that's kind of cool. I just wanted to test that out, see what it actually did, see if you could just farm and farm and farm. So I'm going to see if this would... No, so this doesn't even go up if you complete the same dungeon. So you've got to continually move on. I I think we're going to rest first, actually. I know it's a bit... You have quite a bit of health, but sometimes you can take quite a bit of damage. From these little dungeons. Like one of the dungeons I was doing, everyone got killed. But you go back to base and you can just res them all. It's kind of fun. Yeah, let's have a look in there. Let's get her. Get nothing. I think we're going to go this way. First, try and keep it, oh bollocks, some kind of way sorted out. So if we go the top way first, then we keep going like left and stuff like that. So he only has 2 life and attacks for 1. He has 1 life. 3 ranged. I don't know what that means. That must mean he does 3 damage, maybe? I don't know. I think we'll take her to smack him. Nice. And then we'll get him to give this one a whack. Oh, and I forgot to go and use my potions. I mean these things, didn't I? Magic pots. It's fine though. I don't know if they stack actually. Whether you can what you picked up last time take back to camp. I think they must. So we must have 3 at camp and or whatever, and then grab these. Let's have a look up this way. Oh, I reckon there's traps here. Come on, lady. No. We've been this way. It would appear so. So much for my navigation skills. I think I missed this this little arrow last time. Okay, this is where I got to last time. I picked him up and I think I got them all killed. So help. I am trapped in here. I will try to find a way to let you out. Yeah, we're going this way. There's a lever somewhere. Okay, so 2 life. 2 attack, 3 life. 2 life. 2 life. So I think we probably want to use this here. On maybe him. And then go and attack this guy. So if we take a few of them out, then we only get like hit by 1 or 2 of them. Ouch. Okay. No. Don't miss. That's it, boy. Let's get her over here to hit him. And then hopefully he'll go for him. That's nice. So she gets an ability, or a skill should I say, that when she takes damage, there's a chance that someone else in the party will be healed. Let's go and do this and then grab all of the sweet gold. And then we can go and grab, what's his face? Also, because she's a healer, and you can only use these skills once, before you leave the dungeon, it might be worth just healing up. Just to use it, just so you don't have to spend gold on resting. So thanks. I thought I was stuck here forever. The elder sensed something might be wrong and sent me to investigate. Aye, lad. Aye, lad, let's head back to town. Okay, congratulations. You have successfully... I can't even say that. I can never say that. Completed your quest and you are now close to finding the lair of the evil sorcerer. Yep, cool. Okay, so I think that's enough for this one. We'll just check out the blacksmith first before we go. Show equipment. So, equipment can increase your hero's power for as long as they are equipped. Only one of each item may exist in the game. You can equip an item by dragging it to one of the slots in the bottom. So, here, we've only got the sword, so we'll drag it there. And that will, as far as I'm aware, increase your attack by 1. So yeah. Each of them can have 1. So we got 3 attack. Now I'm not entirely sure this works, because we take that off. He's still got 3 attack and he's still got 2. And if we click on him and put it on him, then he's still only got 2. So I don't know if that works or not, or just applies itself. But either way, we're going to put it on our barbarian because the double attack and stuff. So this does stack, which is nice. So we're going to learn spells. Actually, I'll read those off camera because I don't really know what they are, and I'll pick whichever ones that sound the best. But I'll pick them and show you which ones I'm picking. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If you like this, give it a like or drop a comment below to see if you want to see more of it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.